morning, first full day in Seattle. I'm here because Kurt has a work trip and I'm just tagging along, but it's his first day of all of his activities, so I have a full day by myself. And what does that mean for me? Bookstores, coffee, maybe a little trip on a ferry. I don't know. I was here 2 years ago. I had the best time, and we have the most incredible weather. So yeah, I'm just excited to show you around as someone with slightly not fresh eyes anymore. Like, I've got some places I'm happy to return to. So anyway, let me show you how cute this neighborhood is. And coffee is first on the agenda because we are beating jet lag. I'll sit down and tell you what we've been up to so far. We haven't even been here for 24 hours. Actually, we just hit the 24-hour mark, but come look at this street. Come look at this street. Did I get spit on? Yes. However, the girl in Friend Museum working the shop in the cafe, angel. So I'm fine. That was a very cute vintage store. I have no room in my luggage, so I didn't look with actual enthusiasm, but just like good vibes in there, honestly. And now I'm heading to the real dangerous place, which is R&L Books. The most gorgeous bookstore, the nicest staff, a great selection. Wish me and my carry-on good luck. Next order of business, we're heading to Bainbridge Island. So 2 years ago, Kurt and I went together and well, here, I'll show it to you. Yonder, out in the distance, that gorgeous little strip. So 2 years ago, Kurt and I rented bikes and we went all over the island and it was gorgeous. There's a little bookstore, little coffee shops, etc. I'm not going to be renting bikes this time, but I am going to just get a coffee, look at some books, maybe get some fish and chips. I don't know, but I just love, there's nothing I love more than a ferry, which is so funny because if you asked me a couple years ago, I would have told you I'm never getting on a ferry again. I once took the ferry from Norway to Denmark. I do not recommend. It put me off boats for a long time, but this is smooth and lovely. So very excited. So I've got about 30 minutes before my next ferry, so I'm just gonna stand, take in the fresh air, the salty water. I want to give a shout out though to the sponsor of this video, as I am walking around solo, island hopping, getting on boats, getting on limes, etc. Keeping me safe out here is none other than Saily. Saily is an eSIM provider. As you know, eSIM is a way to have data, voice, texting, etc. plans for when you are traveling. I've used Saily and eSIMs for years, but what I love the most about Saily, and the reason why my whole family uses it, is because you can actually set up your eSIM before you leave. Usually with other eSIMs, you have to wait until you get to the country or place of your choosing, connect to Wi-Fi, wait for your eSIM to connect, and finally you can use it. But with Saily, when you are in your home country, because it's just one eSIM and then you like load plans onto it. So when you land, you're able to literally just switch off of airplane mode or whatever you're doing if you're taking a train, and you will be automatically connected. You can also set up automatic top up. So if you are running out of data, it will automatically add some more in case you forget. They have an obscene amount of countries as well as regions for you to choose from. So if you're doing like a Euro trip, They have plans that cover a bunch of different countries, and they also have 24/7 customer service as well. You can just like chat with them really easily. I really love Saily, and if you are solo traveling or traveling in general, please have data with you. I will have a link in the description box, but you can go to saily.com/carrycakes or use my code carrycakes to get 15% off of your data plans. It's just such a good feeling to land and have data. Actually, our friend who was on the airplane, not to like shame you, sorry, he didn't have like a screenshot of his return flight, so when we were going through immigration, he took a really long time because he couldn't access the proof that he had a return flight. But if he had data, that wouldn't have been a problem. So yeah, definitely for so many reasons, be connected, and Saily is a really, really wonderful option for that. So thank you as always to Saily. I'm going to get out of the sun. It's getting a little toasty. Oh my god, and there's a beautiful dog walking towards me. So yeah, I'm gonna get in the shade, get on a boat, and let's go to Bainbridge, shall we? Seattle, love ya. Made it to Bainbridge. Today's so funny. So because Kurt is here for work, a lot of his coworkers are also here, or like people that have been past coworkers. And I feel like because we're all tourists, we're kind of all in the same place. So I'm getting off the ferry and I just have like a line of people. 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. I must have confused the hell out of everybody. So that was cute, but yeah, I'm here on my own. Perfect weather, smells like pine. Could not have asked for a better day. There is a little bit of there's a, I believe, wildfire, so the sky is not quite as blue, but hopefully, I think that's all. I think it's out. But anyway, yeah, let's go explore. Okay, hello, hold on, need to rearrange you here. Original plan, I was gonna get fish and chips or fish tacos or something of the like, fish something. But that fish place was so crowded. It was a wait, not for a table, but for the food to come out. It was over 30 minutes. And I thought, no, there's other places to eat. So I stopped at Bainbridge Tacos, and they have veggie tacos. I was craving fish, that's okay. This looks really yummy. And just like the luxury, when the very nice man delivered me my tacos, he was like, if you need any more limes or salsa, let me know. He doesn't know what that means to me. Like, limes are so expensive in Korea. Like, a cup of this at my local quote-unquote Mexican place in Korea, this would cost you $1. And he said I could get more anytime I want. Oh my god, amazing. I'm going to get napkins. Today was fun. Today was quiet. I just literally got a tea, walked around, went to a bookstore, soaked up the sun. I'm gonna take the ferry home. I honestly just wanted to be on a boat today. I don't know why. So I'm gonna take the ferry home. We might get a little ice cream. Kurt has the first dinner of his business meeting, so I'm also alone for dinner. But it's like I'm having lunch at 3 p.m. so I don't know. Jet lag's wild. But anyway, delicious. My tacos look glorious, but I'm covered in lime juice. So see you in a sec. Apparently it's a tradition now. I have either 20 minutes to make a ferry or an hour to make a ferry. And we're gonna run because it's an awkward amount of time. Puppies? Puppy! Okay, some bummer news. I just got an email that because of the wildfires and the air quality, because Mount Rainier is quite further into the mountains, we will not, hold on, let me run across the street. We will not be able to do our Mount Rainier hike, but I love this tour company. I will put them down below. This will be my third tour with them. They offered to bring me to the Olympic. I can join the Olympic Park tour, and I did that 2 years ago. I had the most amazing time. It was beautiful. So it is no hardship whatsoever to switch tours. So I will be, even though we've done it before, happy to see it again. So yeah, I will bring you to Olympic Park tomorrow. But now we gotta get on this ferry. I really want gelato, and I think maybe everyone else does as well, because is that a line? Guys, I'm having a rough day. Literally an entire street block, and they close in 30 minutes. So, all right, I'm gonna walk towards Salt and Straw up a Korea-esque hill. Can't feel homesick yet. We'll see if Salt and Straw, I really wanted, so here's the thing. On this trip, I want to eat something Marionberry flavored, because apparently that's kind of only found around here. So either I get a jam, or that gelato place had a Marionberry gelato. So still on the list. I haven't given up, but yeah, let's check Salt and Straw, and then I might take a lime home because I've walked a lot. Jet lag? Who is she? I've been awake the whole day. It's great. All right, let's figure out our next plan. Okay. Oh. We're home. I love coming home to a hotel room. My feet are so tired. Okay. First day in Seattle review. Started off getting spit on. That's fine. He probably wasn't having a good day either. I had sunglasses on, my mouth was closed. Could have been worse. I also didn't mention it, but like I tripped on nothing and hurt my little pinky toe. Didn't get my ice cream, but I ended up getting an even better ice cream, or who knows if it's better, but it was very delicious. It was a berry pie, one of Salt and Straw's summer flavors. My trip got canceled, but it got rescheduled to one that I'm happy to go on. All in all, fine, totally fine. But honestly, thank God, again, like shout out again to Saley. Thank God I had data on Bainbridge, because I was able to get that email and immediately respond, because those tours fill up really quickly. So they were offering everyone on my group a spot on the Olympic group, and I wasn't sure if that was gonna run out, so I snatched it right away. Anyway, I'm wiped. I'm proud of myself. It is 6 p.m. I have been out and about. Maybe I'm not gonna have jet lag. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to take a shower and then I have to do a bit of work. So I'm just gonna bust out the old laptop and sit in my bed and work. Oh, sit on the desk and work. We're in a fancy hotel. And I'm really happy with the pictures I took. Last time I was in Seattle, I didn't bring this camera, so got a bunch. Actually, I'm really happy with these. I think these are so cute. The little humans looking at the city, being so happy about it. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy with this, and then also happy I get to go to Olympic tomorrow with this guy. I can get some nice photos, maybe blow them up like I did with some of my Japan photos. So all in all, it all works out. I am so excited for my shower, so I will see you bright and early tomorrow. Also, I get to go on the Bainbridge ferry again. I forgot that that was part of the tour, but in order to get to the peninsula, we have to take the ferry. We take our car on the ferry. So I get to go on the boat again. Yeah, so I will see you 7 a.m. on the ferry, okay? Welcome to Seattle. Also, I met somebody who knew my videos on the Bainbridge ferry. So hi, hope your transition back to the US is great. The world is so beautiful and small. All right, see you. We are in the forest. It is so quiet. So beautiful. As you can see, a little bit of smog. We're doing kind of a backwards route as what I did last time I was here, which is fun. We're getting to see new things, but we are UV protected up in here. So I'll show you Mount Olympus, but yeah, this is just as beautiful and calming as it was last time. I've got my water, I've got my camera. So nice. I'm okay. I think I finally learned how to do this. I wish I could send you the smell. It is so just obviously pine, but we're in, there's like these meadows. That is Puget Sound. Somewhere over there is Canada. God, I saw a squirrel. I want to see a marmot. That's next on the list, but oh my gosh. Baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, he's used to being fed. He's like, get my kids.
Close to our last activity of the day. We are at the lodge and now we're headed to a waterfall, potentially. But just, so pretty. I'm lost, but luckily I'm following some people in my group, so we're lost together. Okay, we're in our last stop of the day. We're gonna go see one more waterfall. I have been to this part. We just had a delicious lunch, and now I'm walking through old growth forest. All of these trees are covered in moss. I'm having a great time. My camera is eating well. Just, look at this. This, there's like no filter. It looks just like a painting, especially with this smoke. I mean, as sad as it is, it makes it look so mystical.
Yet when we were driving away, that can happen. That'll hold you back.
Good morning, friends. I realized, I'm so sorry, I didn't bring my headphones, so I realized that the sound in a lot of these chatting portions have not been the best. I apologize, but what a day, what a day. Okay, let me sit down. I feel like this trip, so many things are going wrong, but I'm in no way upset. Like, it's all working out. Everything. I'm very fortunate that I've been either prepared or I have a backup plan, or like someone else has had a backup plan and it's worked out well. So yeah, my Mount Rainier trip got canceled. And then while I was on that trip, I got an email that our train, the train that I have been hyping up, the train that I haven't stopped talking about because I'm so excited to take my overnight train from Seattle to San Francisco. We're saving the earth. We're also just having a great time on a train. Also canceled. So yeah, finding a place to stay and then also flight tickets from Seattle to San Francisco is usually relatively cheap because it's a short flight if you aren't booking it 2 days before your trip. So now flights are astronomical, but luckily I've got a lot of miles on United that I'm likely not going to use. They were having a 50% off sale in terms of using my miles. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Basically, we're gonna have an extra day in Seattle, and it's nice because Kurt doesn't really have a day off of his business stuff to enjoy it, and I know he loves this city, so we will have at least one day that we can just see the city together, which is nice. But yeah, last night I got home, I was just like tired and I wanted to figure out our flights and everything, so I didn't chat. And also I like don't see Kurt, he's so busy and he's jet lagged. Now we are heading to the public library, but it looks like a stack of books, and look at how like it is. Someone's up there trying to clean the windows on like one of those pulley things. Like that is not safe. So we're gonna go inside and then I'm gonna head to another bookstore. We have my meetup today and my voice is low-key dead because I was chatting with our group. Our group was really cute, the mix of people we had. So yeah, I'm trying to rest my voice and also like recharge my little introvert battery. So I think we're gonna head over to Pike Place and look in a bookstore after that. But yeah, I had coffee. I'm feeling fine. Like for the bumps in the road, nothing of significance has really occurred. So I will see you in the library. So I can't cancel this. Found it, thank God. Remember the one thing I wanted to try was Marionberry, so I got some Marionberry jam, tiny ones to bring home. Very happy about this.
I'll just let them come to me.
Good morning, outfit repeater, don't talk about it. I wore this outfit for just the morning yesterday. Anyway, oh my gosh, I didn't talk yesterday because after it's actually too loud. I keep forgetting that like I'm not living in Seoul, the city where like cars are smaller. Seattle's got big cars, big roads. So I'm in Fremont. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I'm prepared to have the most amazing day. And we're gonna start with a coffee. The temperature could not be better. I'm just so happy. I'll catch you up on what happened yesterday, but yeah, we're gonna go book shopping. The light changed for me. Look at this, blessed. All right, coffee first. Is that man gonna stop? Yeah, he is. All right, coffee.
Block sign is on.
Okay, now that I'm somewhere a little quieter, hello. Today is a bookish day. We are doing some bookstores. I've already done Immense Damage at Charlie's. Now we're here at Ophelia's, which is a used bookstore, and the sci-fi fantasy section is very large, and I'm nervous for my wallet. It's just been a beautiful day. I've been just like on the scooter, enjoying myself. Yesterday was so sweet in terms of the meetup. Just as usual, everyone was so much cooler than me. The world is full of very kind people, and I think Seattle especially had just like such a cool energy to everyone. People came from so many different places. Like, people drove far, some crossed borders, some literally came from Canada. That blows my mind. So yeah, just truly thank you so much for coming. I got so many good book recommendations, so many good coffee recommendations. I find that in the US, Americanos don't always sit well with me. They're a little acidic or like watery. Fremont coffee, perfect, like Korean style Americano. So all good recommendations. Thank you so much. And let's look for books. This is the most freeing experience. Just having this bike path is so incredible, and it's so separate from the road. I don't know if you can even hear me. I'm so sorry. This is stunning. There's golden poppies everywhere. Look at, like, I'm having the best day. I'm having the best day. Now we're on the University of Washington campus. My goal is to one day see the cherry blossoms here. This is a beautiful school. I really think, like, I just wonder how my life would be if I had chosen to go here. Like, this wasn't even on my radar. I was so laser focused on New York. But I think I don't know, maybe I'm just romanticizing it, but I would have really enjoyed my time here. So we're heading to the library. Successfully got out of there only buying 3 books. Now I'm gonna read them. This is the graduate school library, and it just well, you'll see once we get inside. But once again, just the smells of the West Coast. Like, on that bike ride, or my scooter, it was like fennel, sage, lavender. It was just so pine, all my favorite things. And now I don't know what this is. This is like honeysuckle or something. Giant honeysuckle bush. Maybe it's jasmine. If anyone knows, let me know. But yeah, I'm just on this beautiful campus. So green. Try and find the library. And just what a beautiful day. I'm short on time. I wanted to stop at the park and things. Like, I got so many recommendations last night from people, but we had a late start this morning, and I have to go to dinner with Kurt. So let's see the library, and then we might be heading back to our part of Seattle, but I'm not sure. So I will catch up with you in a sec. Okay, made it back to the hotel room. What did I get? I got an onigiri. I've really been missing a little rice ball. And I've got a lot of lunch. And I got this like tofu bowl. It's like tofu, dried tofu, seaweed salad, rice, something spicy on top. Ooh. So very excited for this. Kurt said, like I said, I'm getting dinner with Kurt's work thing. And he said like the food isn't the most amazing. And I haven't been hungry for dinner. I've been hungry for like lunch. What is that? Ginger. Whoa, that would have been insane to eat all of that ginger. So I'm gonna have a hearty lunch that I'm excited about. I haven't had rice. So cheers, let's see. Okay, it's like a chili crisp, but with more dried garlic. Oh yeah, and there's pickled everything. Oh my God. Okay, I'm the happiest girl in the world. So I don't know how much I will vlog for the rest of the day, but the dinner is at Lake Union somewhere, so it's gonna be pretty. I'll try and show you that, but what a lovely day. The people in Charlie's Queer Books were so nice. I just asked for recommendations, like a small books, because I'm traveling light. I wanted to buy the whole store. It was amazing. So a great stop, Fremont coffee, delicious. What a nice day. So yeah, I will, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna probably knock out for a little bit. But I hope you're all doing well and see you when I see ya, okay? I'm so excited for this, so ciao. Hi everyone, greetings from Seattle Airport. We're on our way to San Francisco. I didn't really talk yesterday because we were having a Kurt day. It was his first free day from his seminar. And so we just went to Kurt Cobain's house, walked around that area, looked at the incredible houses there that I will not be able to afford ever, but a girl can dream. They were so gorgeous. Kurt also took me to a beach and I was gonna film it because it looked beautiful looking out on the lake, but he did not realize it was a nude beach. So obviously cameras were put away for that. Yeah, then we just got Chinese food. We were gonna go to Salt and Straw again. The line was ridiculous because there was like all of the ice cream places were closed at that point except for Salt and Straw. But there was one place around the corner that was closing in like 5 minutes. I ran in there, Marion Berry ice cream. Incredible. So yeah, like I said, it was full of things that didn't really work out, but they worked out in almost a better way. Yeah, I just feel so comfortable here. I always meet the nicest people. It's a really wonderful place to be. So thank you if I met you while I was on this trip. Thank you so much. I've only been here twice, but it feels like home in a weird way. So yeah, I'll see you in San Francisco. Thank you again to Saley for sponsoring this. We're gonna have a link in the description box, but you can go to saley.com/carrycakes or use the code carrycakes to get 15% off of your data plans. Highly recommend. Like, because of them, I was able to get constant updates over like all of the cancellations, all of the changes I needed to make, and I was able to score. The reason we're leaving on this flight this early is United had like a 50% off sale, like if I was using my miles. So what could have been a really expensive setback for our train cancellation ended up being fine. We're totally okay. So yeah, extra thank you to Saley. So yeah, I will see you in San Francisco. Thank you so much as always to Seattle, and hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, and catch you in the next place.